there. Welcome to Live with Lynn. So if you are here, be sure to say hi so I know you're here. And if you're watching the replay, type replay in the comments, okay? So today we're going to talk about 4 things you can stop worrying about because they just don't matter. You know, we're all worrywarts, right? I know I am. In fact, we drive Richard crazy because he's like, why do you keep worrying about things that might never happen? But we have enough to deal with without having to worry, without worrying about stuff that just really don't matter. So I have 4 things that's going to maybe help you to know what you shouldn't be worrying about. Because we just don't want to be fixating on something, and we end up spending a lot of time wasting. Hi, Erica. Good to see you. Glad to see you today. But so we end up wasting a lot of time because we're just like, our brain goes into overdrive and we just kind of mull it around over and over again. And we're focusing on things that don't really matter, and they keep us worried and distracted. So here we go. I have 4 things today that just don't matter. So number 1, people who are doing better than you. We've all been there, right? I mean, you're working so hard and you're watching these other people and they seem like it's easy for them, and they just are doing better than you, or their kids are doing better than you. And I remember one time my daughter was in high school and was truant and was having all kinds of problems with hanging with the wrong people and all that. And one of my coworkers, his son was like getting accepted into the military academy, and he was like top of his class. And there was a little bit of that in my mind. Yeah, why? How come your kid is so wonderful and mine isn't? But people, so what if people are better than you? I mean, really, if we look at somebody that's doing better than us, we could have done it. It's not like anything special. I mean, when you're worried about that, it's really more about us. It's really more about me than them. It's not that you don't want them to be successful. You're just like, why couldn't I be successful? Why I could have done better if I'd only written that novel that person wrote, or I did that or this. But the bottom line is, where the successful person became successful is that they took action. And more than likely, we didn't, or we stalled. We didn't follow through. We didn't take the action to begin with. Action trumps perfection. We talked about perfection the other day, but if you're afraid of something, if you're trying to make everything perfect, the bottom line is action trumps perfection. You're going to accomplish a whole lot more just by getting into action. And so, if they can do it, you can. If somebody else can do it, that just proves it's doable. So you can do it too. Just let go of the perfection, let go of the worrying and things that are holding you back, and just do it. Okay. Number 2, the competition. This is one I see in my business a lot, and probably all over the world. But in my business, I see that a lot because you know what? How many times are you thinking, "Oh, I shouldn't share my ideas"? Avon reps are kind of famous for this. Oh, well, I'm not going to tell you my secrets because then you'll get all the customers. And you know what? That couldn't be farther from the truth. It really couldn't be. After all, there is so much to go around. I really believe that there's plenty for everyone. And also, I've discovered that the more that I share of me and the more I teach people how to be successful, my team or not, I open myself for all Avon reps. I teach, well, not even just Avon reps, anybody who wants to learn how to be successful. I teach them what I know. I don't know everything, but I teach them what I know. And the more I give, the more comes back to me. Funny how that works. And the more I give, the more opportunities open up for me. And so you don't need to worry about the competition. There's plenty to go around. In fact, if you're worried about that, give more, really seriously. Okay. Number 3, what the market wants. Well, yeah, that's the surest way to lose your unique style is to just become obsessed with figuring out what the market wants. Now, if you're creating a new product or you're launching a new business, then that is important. Don't get me wrong. You need to kind of know what the market wants, but you can also drive yourself crazy because you'll probably never figure out exactly what the market wants. In fact, I bet a lot of the times the market doesn't even know what the market wants. So, you want to try, do your best. You want to do your research. You want to do whatever it is, but it doesn't do any good to obsess over it, is what I'm trying to say. So obviously you want to create something that other people are going to like. But, maybe you'll start a new trend. Maybe you'll come up with something that's really unique that people will like, that maybe they don't even know about yet. Okay, number 4, and this is the last one, but it's a big one. Rejection. You know what? Quit worrying about rejection. People are going to say no to you. It happens. It happens to all of us. And, immediately when people get a no, they start thinking, what's wrong with my work? Or even worse, what's wrong with me? Maybe I should just quit. I see that in my Avon business. But it doesn't matter what business you're in. It doesn't matter even in a job. You get no, and your feelings get hurt, and it devastates you. And that happens to all of us. That's natural human condition, right? It happens to all of us. But the people who are the most successful are the ones that can just breeze past that rejection. And sometimes you just need to get more no's so that you can get used to it or whatever. But, look at a child. Look at a 2-year-old. No doesn't get in their way. In fact, you keep telling them no, and they're just like, okay, well, how else can I get this? Because I'm going to get what I want. No matter what, I'm going to get what I want. Okay, mom said I can't do that. Okay, well, I'll do this. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, I'll do this. And they don't let no's get in their way. And that's the sign of a successful person. So be like a child. Let go of the no's. So, maybe some of these things might be true for you, right? So let go of what your friends are doing. Let go of what the world wants. Let go of what the critics think. Gosh, we don't need critics, right? Who cares what the critics think? Because it's not important to me. And it's really not. It's not good for your success. It's not healthy for you. Just let go of the critics. Let them be critics. Famous movie stars and stuff, they have to learn that young, because the critics are really mean, and you just have to let it go. Okay? So, and then just persevere. Just let go of this stuff and just go after it. Be like a 2-year-old. Anyway, what about you? What do you need to stop worrying about? Or do you have something you want to add to this list? I have these 4 things, but do you have a 5th? Let me know below. I would love to hear your thoughts. And that's all I have for you today. So have a great day. Bye, Erica. It was good seeing you. We'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.